Hey everyone, I'm Montreal Surprise, and today we're going to be trying something a bit different. We're going to be reviewing a film. This is something I've wanted to do for a while, so hopefully some of you appreciate it, because I've been wanting to do this, and I think it would be pretty cool. So if you don't know what film is, don't worry, because I was in the same exact boat about 14 years ago. It's this cool little invention. I forgot to do this. I forgot to prep for this part. Invented film. Okay, so if you don't know what film is, it's basically like this weird invention invented by a couple of guys named Thomas Edison and Edward Muybridge, and it's basically like pretty cool. So the film we're going to be reviewing today is called Tropic Thunder, and just to clarify, this will be a spoiler review, so I'll have a point where I tell you where there's going to be spoilers, and I'll put up a warning. So don't watch this video unless you've seen Tropic Thunder, or you just don't care about it getting spoiled. So, thoughts on Tropic Thunder. I thought it was pretty good. The entire cast did a pretty good performance overall, although I will say I've never been a big fan of Bill Hader. I'm not sure why, I just think I might prefer him as a voice actor. He plays a very small part in this movie, though, so it doesn't really affect my opinion too much. While we're talking about performances, though, let's briefly mention Tom Cruise's. I was legitimately surprised to see him credited as the character Les Grossman, because he really blended into the makeup and prosthetics so well. I couldn't really even tell it was him watching the movie. Props to Tom Cruise. My favorite part of this movie was definitely the fake trailers in the beginning. They did a really great job of making those seem real. Showing them, I think, was a really good way of showing us which characters we're going to be spending the movie with. So they're pretty good. They're all kind of washed up actors that are trying to be taken more seriously, which I thought was kind of an interesting idea. This movie was also really great to me because you could kind of tell it didn't really care, but by which I mean it wasn't trying to impress anybody really. It wasn't trying to not offend anybody really. Not that I found this movie particularly offensive, for the sake of being offensive at least. For the most part at least. I don't think it was like, oh, look what we can do, but whatever. One complaint I do have, actually, is the one character, Al Pacino, which is a hilarious name, seemed like he was going to have some sort of further character development pertaining to him questioning his sexuality, but they didn't really bother expanding on it, but whatever, I was still satisfied with it. So overall, I think it was a pretty great movie, really fun, raunchy-ish humor. I don't know, it's not that bad. I wouldn't watch it with children or anything, but I think it was really just a fun movie. If you have Netflix, you can watch it, at least in the US, and I just had a great time with it, so I'll probably watch it again in the future. I recommend. Oh yeah, also, Jay Baruchel is in this movie, and I love him, so that's good.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.